begin our teaching of the individual steps in the Silver Rumba, let's take a look at the Silver Rumba step list. The Silver Rumba step list. Reverse top, opening out from reverse top, Aida, spiral, open hip twist.
The first step in the Silver Rumba, and step number 13 on the step list, is the reverse top. Let me first demonstrate the man's part. We start in closed facing position, the man's weight on his left foot. On the count of 2, he steps side and slightly forward on his right foot. On 3, he swivels on the ball of his left foot. And on 4, he steps to the side on his right foot. In the step, this is repeated over 3 bars of music. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's take a look at the lady's part this time.
The lady will cross her left foot behind her right foot, toe to heel, toe turned out, on 2. Then take her right foot back and slightly side, 3, and continue this for 3 bars of music. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Step number 14 is the opening out from the reverse top. We must first dance 6 steps of the reverse top. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The man then steps to the side and slightly forward on his right foot, 2, crosses his left foot in front of his right foot, 3, and steps side on his right foot, 4, 1, completing 3/8 of a turn and finishing in fan position. Watch that last part once more. 2, 3, 4, 1. Take a look at the lady's part.
The lady crosses her left foot behind her right foot, toe to heel, toe turned out, for 2. Right foot back and slightly to the side on 3, and left foot back out into fan position, 4, 1.
Let's take a look at that whole step with the first 6 steps of the reverse top. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Finishing in fan position. Step number 15 is the Aida. We start the Aida in closed facing position. The man's weight is on his left foot, the lady's on her right. We will now dance 3 backward walks. 2, 3, 4, 1. You notice we finish in a V shape. Watch it one more time. 2, 3, 4, 1. A popular ending to this is to dance a rock in place and follow it with a spot turn to the man's left and lady's right. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Take a look at the whole step. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Step number 16 is the spiral. Let me begin by demonstrating the man's part. Again, we start in closed facing position. This time the man's weight is on his right foot. On the count of 2, he steps to the side on his left foot. 2. Replaces his weight, 3. Closes his feet, 4, 1. He now steps backwards on his right foot, 2. Replace weight, 3. Right foot side and slightly forward, 4, 1. Making about an 1/8 of a turn. Once more. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's look at the lady's part. Again, we start in closed facing position. The lady steps back on her right foot, making up to a 1/2 a turn. 2. She now steps forward, replacing her weight, 3. Takes a step to the side, commencing to turn to the left. Her foot at this point is loosely crossed, one in front of the other. She then continues to turn, making up to a whole turn, then steps forward, back and slightly side, and back. Watch the whole step. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This step can be finished either in fan position, open facing position, or closed position. For the amounts of turn, you can look back at the cha-cha notes, as this gives the same information. Also look at the lead, which is the same as for the cha-cha. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You will notice the body shaping and the way I assist the lady, as in the cha-cha. Step number 17 is the open hip twist. Let me begin by demonstrating the man's part to this. We start this time in open facing position. The man's weight is on his right foot. On 2, he steps forward. 3, returns weight to his right foot. On 4, he closes his feet slightly back. 4, 1, he now steps backwards on his right foot. 2, replaces weight. 3, and steps to the side. 4, 1, making about a quarter of a turn. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's look at the lady's part. Starting in open facing position, she closes her right foot to her left foot. 2, steps forward on 3, and 4, 1. On the count of 2, the lady will step forward, turning strongly to her right. 2. On 3, she will step forward, ending side and slightly back, and then back on 4, 1. Once again, the whole step. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. As with the cha-cha, this step can be ended in fan, open facing, or closed facing position, and the amounts of turn are the same. Once more. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Also, as with the cha-cha, I assist the lady in making her turn by keeping tension in my left arm. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1. The lady resists that pressure with her right arm.
This concludes our teaching of the steps in the Silver Rumba step list. Keith and I will now do a walkthrough of the Silver Rumba routine to count.
We start the Silver Rumba routine in closed facing position. Dance half a basic movement into fan. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. From here we dance an alemana. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, ending with the lady at right angles to the man. We're now going to dance the spiral. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, ending in fan position. We now dance another alemana. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, the lady ending at right angles. And now an opening out movement into 6 steps of the reverse top. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We'll now do an opening out from reverse top to end in fan position. 2, 3, 4, 1. We now dance a hockey stick. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We now dance an open hip twist with the lady beginning back on her right foot. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Finishing in fan position. 2, 3. Now an alemana. 2, 3, 4, 1. Stepping side on the last step into 3 hand to hand. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We will now dance the Aida with the popular rock step to end. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that concludes the Silver Rumba routine. Let us now look at some basic techniques in the Rumba. Probably the most important element in Rumba is dancing correct forward and backward walks. Most Rumba steps contain a combination of forward and backward walks. We're going to look at the walks in three perspectives: at the feet, the legs, and the hips. Let's begin with the feet. Karen will demonstrate forward walks for us. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You will notice a couple of important things. Firstly, the weight is held well forward on the ball of the foot. As you take the step, you push off from the back foot, turning it out as you do so. Let's watch that once more. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It is also important to notice that the feet track one another, passing very closely. It is important, though, that they do not cross, as this creates a swiveling action which is not required in a forward walk. Let's watch that just one more time. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's watch it just once more, this time concentrating on the feet. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Note the turn out of the back foot. Let us now look at the legs. Again, the same forward walks. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Of course, the most important thing is that the leg straightens as it takes the weight, and not after the weight has been placed on the foot. You should also remember that the free leg remains toned and well presented. Let's watch that one more time. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The presentation of the back leg is probably the most attractive thing about the basic Rumba walk. Before we look at the hips, I need to explain a little bit more about Rumba timing. When counting Rumba, it is necessary to subdivide each beat in half, counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The step is taken on the first half of the beat, 2, leaving the hip action to occur on the second half, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The step is taken on the first half of the beat, 2, leaving the hip action to occur on the second half, and. Let's take a look at the walks, keeping that in mind. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. You will notice that although the leg action is abrupt, the hip action remains soft throughout. Once more. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. This, of course, is also equally applicable when dancing a basic movement. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. You can clearly hear this subdivision of the beat in the percussion of most Rumba music. Let's now take a look at the backward walks. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Most of the techniques are the same as in the forward walks. Again, even though stepping back, the weight is held well forward in the balls of the feet, not allowing the weight to drift back into the heel. Of course, you do lower the heel, but there is only a light pressure. As you walk backwards, the back foot turns out slightly. Let's watch that once more. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. The hip movement again is soft, as in the forward walks. Let's now take a look at some rock steps. First we'll look at the forward check, which is used mainly by the man, although the lady does have some forward checks to dance. As the man steps forward in a forward check, he will turn his front foot out slightly, keeping his knees locked together, and retain some weight on the back foot. 3, 4, 1. The advantage of this is that he keeps his weight a little further back so that he is better able to assist the lady in making her next move. This is particularly useful when the man is in open-facing position to dance, for example, an open hip twist. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. There is very little or no hip action for the man on a forward check. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's take a look now at the backward rocking steps. These are danced mainly by the lady. Again, let's take the open hip twist as an example. She steps strongly backwards with a strong hip action. She then replaces her weight to her front foot, using the man's hand to get her weight completely over her foot. Watch that once more. 2, 3. You'll notice that Karen uses my hand to assist herself getting back over her own foot. Once more. 2, 3, 4, 1. Any turns which are made during a forward walk occur on the second half of the beat, the and count. So, for example, if we need to walk forward 2 and 3, and I wish to turn to my left, it occurs on the and of the beat. 2 and 3 and. You can see this quite clearly in a hockey stick in the ladies' part. Watch once. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and, making a sharp turn, 4 and 1 and. The position of the lady's foot at the end of that turn is back and slightly side. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1. A useful exercise is to practice a combination of forward, backward, and forward walks turning. Forward, forward turn, back, 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 back. And now repeat. Forward, forward turn, back, 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 back. Let's try that together. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We can also do that on the other foot. This time we will start with the right foot. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and